Hello, Wilbur and Crescent communities. This is your Superintendent, Jay Tyus. And oh, what a week it has been. This is our first week of school, and it is so magical. Having students in school, there's just no feeling like it. It's our purpose, it's why we exist. And having them back after the summer, it's just been so great. And I know I'm just catching on to a little known secret in the world, but very well known here in our towns. And that's that we raise great kids. I've been walking around meeting kids and seeing them do their thing, and our kids are kind and they're patient and they take care of each other and they're polite. They interact well with adults. They have skills for communication, and I just really appreciate them so far. It's been an amazing experience getting to know our system and knowing how our school works when it's in session. And I've been seeing great things from great kids and great adults who care for them. So you already knew that. I'm just catching on, just catching up. It's a great place. It's a great time to be a Wildcat, and I'm so grateful that everybody belongs. We put out a survey a little bit ago around our desire to run a professional development model. The survey results gathered 108 responses, which is really good for us. I really appreciate you if you did take the time to respond to the survey. 60 people strongly agreed that we should do that on Monday morning, as opposed to 23 people strongly agreeing on Wednesday with smatterings in between. So we were leaning really heavy towards the Monday decision. We took that to our school board last Thursday and was approved by both the Wilbur and Creston school boards that we would begin the process of having a 30-minute late start beginning the first week of October on Monday mornings. And so what does that mean? That means that on Monday mornings, starting the first week of October, we'll be starting school at 8:40 instead of 8:10, and buses and everything else will be pushed back a half hour. If this is a concern or a really big hardship for your family, please check in with me, schedule an opportunity for us to talk and see if there's any solutions that we can find. Of our respondents, 85% were in kind of in the response of this doesn't cause us a problem, but there was some people that this was a real challenge for us. So we want to be attentive to that, and there is still time. There's time for us to try to help you if you need help. Um, Upcoming events that are super important for you to be aware of. We have Wildcat football on Friday, starting at 7 o'clock at Emerson. It's going to be a great opportunity for our boys to show what they can do against Soap Lake. And our girls are going to be starting their season over in Davenport on Friday at 9 a.m. at the Davenport tournament. As far as our adults go, we had 3 days of professional development prior to school starting, and it was really, really great times and good work being done by everyone. We finished that off with a humongous and really important learning day. Glenn Arland, our principal over here in Creston, he's an amazing human, and his heart and his desire is really trapped heavily inside guaranteeing the safety of his kids. We're all there, but I am just inspired by how serious Glenn takes this charge, how serious he works at ensuring this for our people. He knows how much your children mean to you, and he knows the daunting responsibility of guaranteeing their safety. So, to that end, we had a nationally recognized speaker come in. The guy's name is Jesus Villahermosa. He has a consulting firm and a training company, but he also is a tactical officer and retired SWAT team member. And he has in his grasp the best ways to survive any type of a lethal threat at a school. And with Uvalde and other situations that have happened around the country, we really thought it was a great idea to retrain and re-understand and look at our plans and ensure that we're doing everything we can to mitigate every circumstance. And in the event that there is a tragedy, if there's anything that we are outside of our control, we're going to know our plan, we're going to follow our plan, and we're going to mitigate against anything that could possibly come up. We did find some holes or some gaps that we're going to be attentive to and repairing. Some of those things have to do with our PA system at Wilbur and how those things engage. And so we're going to be working on developing and improving our safety measures over the course of the school year. You'll hear more as the year goes on. It was a great day of partnership. All of our staff were there. We had our acting sheriff there. We had our local deputy there. We had a state trooper there. Both of our community's lead EMS people were present. And it was just really well received. And it was an excellent day to remind us why we exist and that our job, safety first, because when children know they're safe, then children can learn. And so we're really all about understanding not just the education, but the guaranteed safety aspects for your kids as well. Had an opportunity to attend 3 open houses. Went to the open house at Wilbur and Crescent, and then the next day I was able to head across the river and visit with our friends from Keller and get to know that community as well. If you came to open house, thank you. There's no more powerful time to build a relationship than before school starts, and so I appreciate you so much taking the time out of your day to drop in and visit with your teacher and have that relationship begin for the year. We expect great things from your kids. We expect great leadership from our adults, and we certainly hope that they thrive together and that our partnerships are powerful. So thank you for coming to that. And outside of that, one of the survey items that I really want to just report back on was there seemed to be less information around the power or the benefit of a professional development model. We had 30 respondents say that they hadn't really heard much about why a professional development model was an important thing, and 23 said they had heard a lot. Over the course of this year, I want to be attentive to that. And if we're going to be working on improving instruction and improving our climate and our culture for our children, then we should be able to joyfully account for that with you and share in our community what we're doing and share its benefits. And maybe it's our fail forwards. If we have missteps and misstarts, we're going to talk about those too, but we're going to celebrate our growth. We're going to celebrate what we're trying to accomplish for our kids and make all of our time transparent and make all of our efforts powerful. Thank you again. Just another little weekly update. I'll get better over time. I appreciate you a ton. Remember, it's always a great day to be a Wildcat. And Wilbur and Crescent Schools, it's a place where we all belong. So thank you so much for the time and attention. And we're looking forward to another great week.